Good evening, YouTube. Brew by me, back again. Gonna do another review tonight. Yes, I am. Using my Stella Artois glass. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing another beer from the King Brewery in King, Ontario. The King Township, Ontario. This is another 4.8% ABV. This is their dark lager, ultra premium. 341 milliliters, yada yada yada. Same cap. Same label except different color and different name. Let's open her up and see what we get. Alright, so it's like a dark ruby red in color. A nice browny tan, 2-finger head, small to medium bubbles, lots of carbonation on the glass. Now this should kind of be like a black lager or a Schwartz beer or along that beer scale. It's basically a dark lager. Cameron's dark 266 or whatever it is there, along those lines. This should be. So let's give her a smell. Alright, this smells better than the other two. At least from the bottle I can smell some chocolate, like a slight bit of chocolate, a slight bit of coffee. Your typical lager hops, Hallertauer, Tettnager. Again, I know I've said it a few times, but they're using the same hops, just changing the malt profile up a bit. A slight bit of like a roastiness. Anyways, that's all I can smell from the bottle. Let's smell from the glass. The glass has a lot more aromas. From the glass you pick up a bit more of the coffee, a bit more of the chocolate, a slight bit of molasses, a slight bit of roasted barley. You're picking up that nice sweet malt profile. You're picking up that faint floral, earthy type of hop. It smells good. It looks good. So that's a big improvement from the last two from this brewery. So let's give her a taste, see what we think. Okay, out of the three that I've had, this is the third one from this brewery, King Dark Lager. This is the best one. It's kind of one of those beers where your average lager, pilsner type of drinker wants to try something a little darker. This will suffice because it is still light mouthfeel, light body, but and it has those lager characteristics, except it has the dark malt profiles, so that might upkick it, their flavor, their taste buds, unlike a lot of beer reviewers and stuff like that, and craft brewers and home brewers and yada yada yada. I prefer the very malty type beers. I like my stouts, I like my porters, I like my IPAs, some barley wines, it depends. I like craft beer, I like homebrew because I am a home brewer. This is a fairly decent dark lager. Now, it's not as good as the Cameron's dark lager, but it is a good tasting, easy drinking dark lager. Maybe a stepping stone for those that want to try and get into the slightly darker beers. Now, darker beers are easier to make, obviously, because you don't have to worry about any imperfections because it's dark, so you can't really see it. Whereas lagers and pilsners, they're very light color, so you have to be spot on with those, and the temperature has to be spot on. there's very little room for air with lagers and pilsners, but for the darker beers, you know, you have a bit more room for air. Now, take a swig of this stuff. Nice sweet malt profile up front. As it rolls back to the back of your throat, you get the nice slight bit of coffee, chocolate kind of bitterness, baker's chocolate. Then it dissipates, and you can take another swig, and you know, it just continues on that cycle. Now, this is one of those kind of summer beers. You know, if you don't want to drink light lagers and you want to drink a dark lager with a little more character, a little more oomph, then this is one of those lawnmower beers that are dark that you can drink all day. It's my favorite out of the three I've had from this brewery. Smells good, looks good, and tastes okay. So if you guys can find it, give it a whirl if you want to try something a little more darker than you're used to. Malt profile, your 2-row is the, or no, not 2-row. Pilsner is your base malt, and then you're going to have a slight bit of chocolate, a slight bit of black patent malt, and maybe a slight bit of roasted barley. And then for the hop profile, again, it's a lager, so you're going to have your noble hops, your Tettnager, Hallertauer, Erzbacher, Tettnang. Those hops, those are your general lagering type hops, unless you're a very different craft brewer like Bose, where as their lug tread lager is, you know, they use like Pacific Jam and Palisade. Again, those are from Europe. So anyways, enough rambling on and yada yada yada. If you can find it, get it. It is a good beer. I can drink this. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, leave any suggestions or ideas in the comments box, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Bye.